What's good, everybody? It's your girl Areatha, your realtor and trusted advisor, bringing you win-win situations with integrity to inspire financial freedom for you and your family. Miss you guys. Sorry I was gone so long. A lot of things was going on personally and professionally. So I definitely took some time out. I do apologize for missing out on you guys and talking about all the wonderful things that we've been talking about on Let's Talk About It. And here we are on episode 9. So let's get to it, y'all. I'm definitely going to talk about what's going on. I'm going to leave that towards the end for announcements. But as of right now, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for coming every single week and subscribing and liking my videos. I love you guys. Thank you. Now, without further ado, we're definitely going to talk about the big topic. Why I chose Keller Williams as my brokerage. So when I first started out as a realtor back in 2017, I was working on getting my license and going through the 72-hour course. Throughout the time I was going through the 72-hour course, I found a brokerage that not only was going to cover the cost of my 72-hour course, but also go over with me in person. Now, I am the type of person that likes to learn with in-person lectures. It makes it a lot easier with me because I like in-person interaction. So, of course, I jumped to it, and I was commuting all the time to Manhattan from Brooklyn. And I passed the course after 3 attempts, people. I literally failed the real estate test 3 times. Paid for it each time, too. So those that are having a hard time passing that test, don't give up. I promise you, just keep trying. Pay that extra $15 or whatever it is in your state to get your license. But if you fail one time, try and try again. Do the Aaliyah. If at first you don't succeed, try again. So, eventually I was able to get my license. And when I was able to get my license, I was able to then move forward and close a couple of deals. A few of them were rentals. Eventually, I moved to some sales deals. So it's not like I didn't close any deals with that previous brokerage. After a while of being with that brokerage, with the smaller brokerage, I decided that I wanted a little more guidance and I needed a bigger, a more solid foundation. I didn't want to do real estate as a job. I wanted to do it more as a business. So what I decided to start to look around at different brokerages to really find out what would be the best for me and moving forward as a real independent business owner. So of course, after some research, I found that Keller Williams was definitely the best fit for me. Not only because they believed in values of God and family first, and then business. They believed in integrity and creating win-win situations. They believed in teamwork and team effort, and no one's in competition with each other. And there was a lot of values that matched mine. So I felt like it was just something that I really would identify with and would definitely be able to stand by. So long and behold, I was already looking at Keller Williams for years, but I just never moved forward with it until one day I closed a deal with a Keller Williams agent. Shout out to Matthew Martin. Like, seriously, he is a really great realtor. I learned from him that definitely you can move like it's a business and move as an individual agent with strength and become a mega agent without having to sacrifice who you are and also without having to choose of what you want to be. So that's why I chose Keller Williams, because I wanted to run my real estate business as a business and not do real estate as a job. Okay, so without further ado, we're going to move on to the market statistics. So I'm going to give you guys a tasty treat of two different market areas. Usually I do one, but I decided that I wanted to give you guys a little more meat, a little more context, things that we can talk about. And if you have any questions at all, please do not hesitate to put that in the comment box, so that way I can be able to either A, give you a video answer, depending on how more in depth and deep the question gets, or I'll just respond to your comment either way, or you can always send me an email, whichever you prefer. But yeah, let's go ahead and get into the market statistics for Brownsville, Brooklyn, and Springfield Gardens, Queens. All right, family. So we're talking about Brownsville, Brooklyn to start off. We had 4 new listings totaling out to 27 currently in Brownsville, but only 1 has sold. And it took 13.5 months for this to happen. People are listing at $799, but actually selling overpriced at $870. So you know people are out there fighting for these properties. A lot of buyers out there having some demand out there in Brownsville. So just a little more in depth, this is actually better than what's going on last year. In September 2020, we were seeing only a total of 9. And of course, we have definitely seen things go up and down, but it's definitely been staying at 27 total. Now, not many properties are going under contract, unfortunately. However, we are definitely seeing at least 1 or 2 minimum going under contract in the Brownsville area. So things are definitely tough. Now, when it comes to Springfield, things are definitely different. We have 12 new listings on the market, totaling out of 28. 7 of them are going under contract, and right now it is definitely a seller's market because properties are selling less than 2.8 months. So things are going quick. People are listing at $599, and they're actually selling overpriced of that of $610, which is pretty good. So that means there's definitely people out there that's ready to buy, and they're going over the price. Now, if you look back in September 2020, it's definitely been a major improvement, and pretty also a lot of the same of what you were seeing. Things were definitely getting back up from COVID, and a lot more product was out there. So we're definitely seeing a lot more progression when it comes to the market. So as you can see, when it comes to pricing these properties, it is extremely important that you price as close as possible to the market. And that was the market statistics in Brownsville, Brooklyn, and Springfield Garden, Queens. As you can see, things are definitely picking up as far as inventory, but it is definitely a seller's market out there in Queens. And in Brooklyn, it's definitely more of a buyer's market. However, Brownsville is definitely not doing too very well, but things can definitely change. So definitely make sure that if you are buying, make sure that you save up at least 3.5% if you're going to do a first-time homeowner's loan, and at least 10%. And we were looking at the prices in the market, so we're definitely seeing around $700,000 when it comes to the Brownsville market. We're definitely seeing $800,000, and in the Springfield market we're seeing $700,000. So you definitely want to have somewhere between 60 to 80%, $60 to $80,000 saved up, so that way you can be able to get a really good home and put a really good down payment on a seller that is looking for a strong buyer. That definitely gives you a good advantage, knowing what's going on and working with a really good agent that is an expert. It definitely helps you out. So again, don't forget to like, share this video with anyone that you believe may be interested in finding out more information about the real estate market. And I'd love to be able to be of assistance to anyone that is looking in the New York market for a home. And we can definitely work together to see what we can do for you. All right, now last but not least, we're definitely going to continue to do the positive words. And I wanted to give a positive word of the day, which is do not be afraid to be authentic. No matter how scary it may seem, or no matter how intimidating it may be to be yourself, and no matter how crazy you may be, people's gonna love you. Okay? So definitely still be authentic, be you, be vulnerable. It's okay. But definitely do not be nobody's fool. Alright? If people are gonna take advantage of you, don't let them. You teach people how to treat you. But definitely always be authentic about what you're feeling and how you're feeling. And always, always express that in a healthy way now. Okay? All right. Now, we're going to go over some announcements. I have finally sold the property 185 Harvard. Yay! It is finally sold. Everything is completed. It actually went under contract within 7 days. So it was really, really fast. So those of you who are looking to buy a home, you definitely want to know to move quick, because things can definitely go within 3 to 7 days on the market and be under contract and ready to be sold. So that is definitely one down, and we have more to go. So that is my announcement. Aside from that, I also have a couple more. I am now with child. Doesn't slow me down none, but we're working on our fourth. Now, hopefully this one's a boy. But yes, another addition to the family. Also another announcement. I have a webinar coming up September the 22nd at 7 p.m. I will have a special guest with us talking about Keller Mortgage. So please, please, please come and check it out. Again, it is going to be next week, Wednesday, September the 22nd. I am going to be doing it live here on YouTube and then also on Facebook and Twitter. I will be going live again, so do definitely check out that live presentation. Set the notification button so that way you'll be notified when I am on. Also, my guest will be talking more about Keller Mortgage, which is a new addition to New York State, because before it was available to other states, but now it is finally available in New York State. So I'm excited to talk more about the zero lending fee, and how you can find out more about that is by coming on Wednesday, the 22nd at 7 p.m. We'll be doing this live. Last but not least, I have finally changed things around on my personal YouTube channel. It is going to be Adventurous Areatha, and I'm going to be mostly doing a lot of singing. I'm going to be going through the journey of doing vocal lessons. So I am going to be posting that, and also if you do have some song requests that you would like for me to sing, don't hesitate to mention that, and I will be more than happy to sing some wonderful songs at your request and post them on YouTube, and we can definitely make some music together, because I'm working with my husband's music label, there's so much things going on. So I'm working with my husband's music label, Q Squad Entertainment, and we're definitely going to be doing some great music together. So definitely don't hesitate to check that out on SoundCloud. I will also be putting that in the description along with my contact information. So please don't hesitate to reach out to me if you have any questions, need some help, or you just want to hear some music. All right, everybody, that is the wrap up of episode 9. Thank you again for coming and watching my video. Mwah. I love you guys. Until next week at Let's Talk About It. Bye, and have a great day on purpose.